Since 1982, John Hall and his family have not given up hope in finding the person who snuffed out his brother's life 34 years ago in Houston.
About 3 o'clock in the morning, I heard a knock at the door, and it was the police telling me my brother was dead.
26-year-old Pat Neff Hall Jr. was killed on October 16, 1982. He was found shot to death after walking from a neighborhood bar called Margie and Bill's Lounge on Harbor Street in Denver Harbor. Investigators say Hall wasn't robbed, and they don't know the motive for the killing, but they did find a clue which hasn't proved that valuable just yet: a knife next to Hall's lifeless body.
Bothers me every day. I just keep running through my mind, why would anyone do this? He didn't bother no one. He got along with everyone, so I don't understand why anyone would do this. If he was doing something bad, I could see why somebody would do it, but he wasn't that type of person.
John quickly admits to a lot of drinking between him and his brother back then. He says because of that drinking, they always walked to and from the neighborhood bar. But that night in question, John says his brother Pat, who was a delivery man for a marine supply company, wanted to pick up the delivery truck he shared with a co-worker.
My brother went by the man's house and tried to get the van, and they wouldn't let him have it because my brother was drunk. And they found his body 2 blocks from that man's house.
Hall says that man, his brother's co-worker, was interviewed by Houston police, but they have ruled him out as a possible suspect. In the meantime, John says he still posts pictures of his brother from Palestine to Houston in hopes of finding his killer more than 30 years after the murder of Pat Neff Hall.
Please, if you know anything at all, please come forward and say something, please.
If you're that person who knows what happened to Pat Hall back in 1982, HPD's Cold Case Division would like to hear from you. Your answers could change lives. For the Factor Cold Case Files, Isiah Carey, Fox 26 News.